Alright folks, Pitching Ace 8, we are back. Let's head to Sydney, Australia. 6 feet down under. Nice. So Nat's going to join us a little bit later, probably case 2 or chapter 2 or 3. Hey, so as you know, we received a tip from Max telling us that if we wanted to see a Somber test subject in action, we needed to come to Sydney. We also learned Somber's been shipping these test subjects around the world. Unfortunately, we don't know why, nor do we have the resources to track them all down. Yeah, their scheme is getting bigger, and we've got to figure out what it is before it becomes too big to stop. Well, the annual Australian Shines Gala is being held at the Sydney Opera House this evening. Some of the most influential people in the world will be there. With such a high-profile turnout, you can be certain Somber and their test subjects will be watching closely. Ace, you and Carmen will be attending the gala tonight to pick up any intel on Somber's whereabouts. Well, guess that means we're gonna have to change. I'll meet you at the Opera House, Ace. Alright, Ace, let's hope this doesn't take too long. I don't want to be in this dress any longer than I have to. We're here to keep an eye out for any possible Somber action. Stay alert and... Help! I need help, please! Man, we're the police. Have you been hurt? We've been shot. My boss. He's dead. Well, where is he? He's over there near the Opera House. Oh, brother. Oh. Does not sound too good. Hi. Thanks for commenting. Oh, Lou, reach out to me. Where are you gonna hop on? You commented for a long time. Oh, right in the forehead. Pretty close. Oh, dang, Ace, that's not just any dead guy, that's Rufus Murlock, the media mogul. Oh, this is horrible, my boss is dead. Ma'am, you need medical attention. You should wait for the paramedics to clean you up while Signature Brace and I survey the crime scene. We'll come talk to you shortly. Rufus was shot up pretty good. Some of us really wanted him dead, which means we've got ourselves one heck of a homicide. Let's see what we have here. Looking through the trash is my favorite thing, but knowing how the criminal mind works, it's bound to give us something. Let's dig through it. That looks like a dirty bar napkin, Ace. What was that trash bag you grabbed? Oh, there's a message on it. What goes around comes around, mate. That sounds like a threat to me. Let's vacuum up the sample of that orange dirt to see what it can give us. Ace, bad news travels fast. We get to killer before the Bureau of News hits the front page of every paper in town. But before that, I've got to change out of this dress. Nice. Daddy's nuts. Anyways, guys, I gotta grab some stars. I will see you guys back here in a little bit. Pitching 88. Au revoir. Alright, folks, Pitching 88, we are back. I grabbed some stars. Let's finish them off, at least for a little bit. Signature Brace, I can't believe Rufus is dead. He was alive just a few minutes ago. This can't be happening. Okay, Miss Salter, you're safe with us. Can you describe exactly what happened? Of course. Rufus got a phone call and wanted to take it privately. He stepped outside from the gala a moment. I came with him to take notes. All of a sudden, I felt a sharp pain in my arm, and then I was knocked over in the head with something. When I came to, Rufus was lying there on the ground, motionless. There was blood everywhere. Did you see the person who did this? No. Happened all so fast. 1 minute Rufus was alive, the next he's dead. Well, Miss Salter, I assure you, Signature Brace will get to the bottom of this. Until then, please stay close by. We might need to ask you more questions. Oh, that's cool. He does cases in Spanish. That's awesome. I'd love to figure out how to do, you know, like closed captioning and stuff, but don't really know how to do that yet. Well, vacuuming the orange dirt on the bar napkin revealed a logo. Probably the logo the bar came from. The logo looks like a drunk boomerang holding a beer. I guess even boomerangs drink in Australia. You're right, Ace. We need to find this bar, but it'd take too long to find it with just the logo. Let's run the dirt under the microscope and see if we can tell us more about this napkin. They obviously are not as adept at Google as I am. Get that stuff done in... We can find that thing in under 5 minutes with that logo. Oh, the gala. That mask you built from that trash can looks like the one the victim was wearing when he was killed. And this one's also covered in blood. We'll spot it, Ace. There's something on the back, maybe a stain. Ace, this mask could lead us one step closer to a kill. Let's send it to Lars. Man, with this woman, I just keep thinking of there's been so many setups here where they pretend like they shot it. One of them is even Frank set it up and crashed and did all that crazy stuff just to throw us off the scent. So I'm not gonna rule this lady out. Ace, the dirt sample from the bar napkin revealed a molecular composition consisting primarily of quartz and feldspar, meaning the dirt is sandstone. In powder-thin sandstone, this reddish-orange hue is representative of one particular area in Australia, the Outback. After cross-referencing the logo on the bar napkin in the Outback region, Ace, we found ourselves a hit, a roadside pub called the Drunken Boomerang. Let's go catch us up some leads, Ace. We're headed to the Outback. The Drunken Boomerang. It looked like a drunken boomerang. You could have just typed in drunken boomerang, searched in images, and seen if you could find it. Anyways, that's besides the point, Carmen. I'm just saying. Yeah, there's been a lot of people that have died this year. It's gonna keep happening though, honestly, because people are gonna keep getting older and older. Kite, skull, crocodile. Guitar, moon, torn paper. I do think one of our team members is a somber agent. I just don't know who. My initial guess would be, I would think it's not Ripley, the other Ingrid. Ace, I've always wanted to visit Ayers Rock. Too bad we're doing it for murder investigation. What did you find? The pile of torn paper looks like it could be a poster, but I'm not sure what it would be announcing that could be of interest to us. But nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's piece it back together. And you really think it's time to let music? That guitar is nice, but we're in the middle of a murder investigation. Hey, but good catch, Ace. The guitar has something written on the back, but all we can read is our victim's name. Look at your dusting kit. Let's do. Oh, so scary. Hey, you put together what looks like a poster for a show called The Witch is Dead. It happens every Saturday here at the Drunken Boomerang. The show stars someone called Chakas Deluxe. I'm guessing that's a stage name. And you're right, the dead witch in this instance seems to be none other than our victim. I'm guessing that Chakas wasn't a fan of Rufus, which means we're off to see a showgirl about a poster. Doesn't seem like she's a showgirl. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I think she could be a he that is a performer. That's just my guess. Nothing wrong with that, I'm just saying. Oh. The message on the back of the guitar reads, "This machine kills the fascist, Rufus Murdoch." And the guitar belongs to someone called Warren Moondean. Sounds like this guy wasn't singing our victim's praises. I agree, we gotta talk to Warren Moondean and hear what kind of tune he's carrying. Yeah, drag queen, that's what I thought. Chakas Deluxe, we're investigating the murder of Rufus Murdoch. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Thank God, Darrell. That man was horrid. From the looks of your show poster, we take it you two weren't close. I first met Rufus years ago before he became a big shot. He used to work at this very pub and petrol station with his eager Joey. We were friendly. Rufus lived all the way out here? Well, at first, but then he moved to Sydney and started working at the papers. We lost touch as the years went by. When was the last time you contacted Rufus? I moved to Sydney a few years back to start a big show, the Texas Chainsaw Mascara. I tried to contact him, but he never heard a word. Not only did he not respond, Rufus closed my show, closed all the drag shows in town. He started a witch hunt that drove us all out of Sydney. And that's why I did the show. Being a man one day and a Sheila the next isn't an easy thing, especially in this heat. No, it is not. I can imagine. Considering that our air conditioning went out last week. Ugh, it's horrible. Warren Mundine, found your guitar with what seems like a death threat against Rufus Murlock on it. Care to explain? I won't lie, mate. I didn't care for the man. No one did. I resolve my anger through music, not physical violence. The guitar is the vehicle of my voice. Through it, I heal. What made you so angry at Rufus you felt the need to heal through your guitar? A few months ago, Rufus agreed to send reporters out here to do a piece on Aboriginal culture. The purpose was to help us save our land. But what he printed was a pack of bold-faced lies. The article was full of hate and ignorance that made us all look like savages. We lost our land because of it. So, I wish I could say I'm sorry Rufus is dead, mate, but the truth is, he was a miserable codger. Well, that's motive enough. Alright, let's speed these things up. Ace, I'm so excited to be back home all the way down under. I haven't been back in years. First thing I had to do is pull out my old Corcat. Great, isn't it? No. You should really burn that, and then tell us what you found on the mask we sent you, cause that's why we're here. Well, I can start telling you if the blood on the mask is from your victim. Forward splatter caused by the gunshots. But if it's not the victim's mask, it means the person wearing the mask must have been within close proximity to the victim when he was shot. Absolutely, and as Ace pointed out, the red stain on the back of the mask provided some pertinent information. I tested it, it's Shiraz, the dark-skinned Syrah wine grape that's grown in Australia. Knowing the victim had a sulfite allergy and only drank whiskey, my guess is the stain on the blood mask comes from your killer, which means your killer drinks Shiraz. Ace, our killer can be Shiraz. Sure as heck, we won't stop until we lock them up for murder. Shiraz. Okay, now I know how to pronounce it, I think. Good day, Ace. It's nice to be back in Australia after so long. I haven't been here since Lars and I first got married. Yeah, and ever since we've arrived, Lars has been more Australian than ever. He tried to make me eat Vegemite this morning. Girl, that stuff is nasty. Funny you say that. Your killer seems to have familiar affinity to brewer's yeast. Exactly. What do you mean? Your victim was shot at close range with a .32 caliber pistol, and out of the 6 bullets that entered his body, 2 still remain lodged inside. I analyzed those 2 bullets and I found traces of brewer's yeast extract. Vegetable and spice additives. In other words, Vegemite. So the killer eats Vegemite. Alright, Ace, we're on the hunt for a kill with salty taste and a thirst for murder. You guys gotta let me know what Vegemite is. I've never heard of it. Ace, we came here looking for possible signs of sovereign. Instead, we found ourselves with the murder of one of the biggest media moguls in the world. That's right, Carmen. If this case isn't solved promptly, the Bureau's name will be dragged through the mud by the press. We can't let that happen. We're on it, Chief. Ace, let's recap what we've got so far. According to Veronica, Rufus was taking a call outside the Opera House when they were both attacked, leaving Rufus dead and Veronica unconscious, which means no description of the killer. We know that Chakas and Rufus crossed paths in the past. The only thing crossed now is Chakas. Could she have killed them both on stage and off? And although Warren claims to resolve his issues through music, he's pretty vocal about his disdain for the victim, enough to drive physical violence. Ace, it's obvious our victim had many enemies who'd be happy to see him dead. Now it's a matter of finding which one actually did it. Ace, someone was caught trespassing on the victim's property. They're being arrested. Turn on the TV. I'm on the scene, and the famed deep-sea treasure hunter Bryce LeBeau is being arrested by local authorities for trespassing on the late Rufus Murlock's private property. That man deserves to die. No one says no to LeBeau. Wow, well, looks like we got a new suspect. So guys, I'll see you guys in Chapter 2. This is Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.